Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I thought we would do a little vlogging. I don't know if this is going to be just today or if I'll combine it into the week. I have not decided, but we're taking a little road trip. I'm currently in Granger, Iowa, and I'm headed to Perry. I had bought some things at auction and we had a snowstorm, and so I am now going to pick it up. Then I need to run to Adele where our venue is at, and then I don't know what is in store for us for the rest of the day. We may stop by a thrift store just for the fun of it, and then headed home, and then I've got to do some videos. So come along with me. Let's see what we can find. Okay, stop one is done. I didn't take you along because it's really, really cold. Like, it's sunny and it says it's 22 degrees, but it's chilly. And I need my sunglasses because I'm squinting. So I thought what I would do, since we're here, is maybe give you a little tour of Perry, Iowa. It's a cute little town that, I don't know if it's like the chamber or just the city in general or all the small business owners, but they have done a fabulous job of creating kind of a little destination shopping. Perry is also on Highway 141, which is, if you remember when Jeannie and I did our 141 yard sales, this is the route. And this is as far as we got last year. She's planning on coming back, and we're going to do the whole route and find somewhere and stay overnight like Dave and I did the year before. So let's see, what do I know about Perry? Not a lot. There is a really cool hotel that's been around. It used to be called Hotel Patty. I'm not sure what it's called anymore, and there's a restaurant in there. It's very, very beautiful. Dave and I spent the night there. Oh, it's probably been about 3 or 4 years ago. He surprised me, and we just did a tiny little road trip. It's only Perry's only 25 minutes maybe from where we live, so it's not far. But we just got in the car, and he didn't tell me where we were going, and we ended up here, and we had a nice dinner. And they have a cool in that hotel, they have a really cool, I'm trying to pay attention here, bowling alley in the basement, like the old time bowling alley where it's like very manual. I'm choking. Okay, let's see. Where's my corner? Oh, right up here. All right, I'm going to turn you off, and I'm going to try to turn you around, although my camera isn't really set up for it. So here we go. Okay, so that is the Hotel Patty. I think it's still called that. And it is beautiful. And then I had to take you off of the mount. Isn't that cool? So the High Trestle Trail comes through Perry. It goes through Adele as well, and it's a bike trail. A lot of other small towns like this. We're gonna take a left here. I don't know, am I supposed to stop? I don't know. Yeah, I guess I was supposed to stop. But they gotta stop too, so we're good. My tires are crap. So this is just some of the downtown. I took you off of that because you can see half of my... Now the Scottish fox is really cute. It looks like most of them, it's Tuesday, so a lot of the shops are not open except on this little place right here. My Sunday school teacher, Betsy Mabel, owns that. And every time I'm here, it's not open, so I can't, or maybe that's not it. Maybe it's this one up here. Yeah, nope, I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. And there's a really good restaurant. think that's it, that we ate at. But there's some really cute shops. And now, you know, you never know, because unfortunately small. Look at that. They still have a Ben Franklin. I had no idea. The 5 and dime. Because, you know, small businesses, especially since quarantine and all, they have a theater. And then these used to be little antique junk shops. Looks like that one still is. Susie's shop. It's tiny, tiny. And then there's a really cute, I don't know where it's at exactly. There's a Dinah. Oh, what's it called? There's some other cute shops on these side streets, but this is not it. But it says antiques right here. Okay. Stop 2. Done. That I had the person that usually does the auctions, you know, picks your stuff, gives it to you, was not there. But I did pretty good. I had the bookkeeper was helping me. He did a great job. Oh my gosh, my eyes look so tired. I am taking you by the venue because I need to drop some things off. So I thought I would show you where this is. It's in a park called Niles Kinnick Park. If you are a Iowa Hawkeyes aficionado, you know who Niles Kinnick is. And so I will stop talking and I will show ya where we're at. Oh, we got this City Parks and Rec people. There is Niles Kinnick Park. He's gonna wait. Go ahead. Oh, he doesn't want it. He wants me to go. Okay. So this is the park in which our building sits. I'm just gonna drive, because I would go for a little walk. But it's too cold. It's too stinking cold. So it kind of whips around here. Oh, somebody's out. There's always somebody out walking the dogs. Right over to my right, is the river, the Raccoon River. And then, I know this sounds weird, but it is really one of the most beautiful. I'll just take you up there because I just think it's gorgeous. And during Memorial Day and Veterans Day, they have flags just adorning the whole cemetery all the way on either side of the road. It's beautiful. And it goes on and on, but I'm just going to take you down one little spot. And the river, see, it sits right over here. Adel is an adorable town. I would call, it's what I call a bedroom community. So just out, oh, somebody's walking. Make sure I don't. You can hear all my glassware that I got at the auction. Beautiful square. I'll take you there next. Oh gosh, where do I turn around? Great people. Oh, I could have done it right there. Hold on. I'm going to stop. Okay. I know my filming is probably not the best. Ooh, that bright sunshine. It is so pretty out here. And it's really nice to be in a park setting. It's so quiet. Now, the unfortunate thing is that it's off the beaten path. But for events, that's perfect. You know, of course, most of the locals all knew when we had our mercantile open, obviously where it was, so they're familiar with it. But it has a lot of, well, it's been kind of neglected since, well, we remodeled during the pandemic, and then we've had events there, but I haven't really done anything there, so I need to do a lot of work. And Friday, I don't know, maybe I'll do a little vlogging on that too. Landon and his buddy Harris, who was on the gingerbread video, are going to come over and help me move, and I'm going to have move things around, heavy stuff, and I'm going to have a big sale. So it's a beautiful park. And there's the building. I was trying to do it so you could see without the sun, but you can't really. So that's the building. There you have it. And I'm going to hop out and unload some things. My cheeks are cold. So I didn't take you in with me because I thought, well, if I do this on Friday with the boys, then I'll give you a little tour. Even though it's a total mess. But I thought it would be fun for you to see what we do, how we transform it. So back to Johnston. So basically what we just did was a big old loop. So we started where I live. We went to Perry, which is west of Des Moines or Johnston. And I'm going to take you down. Adele's known for a lot of, they had a brickyard here and there's lots of brick streets. And so it might get a little bumpy here in a second. And then we headed, we backtracked a little bit and then headed south and a little west. Actually a little east to back to Adele. And now we're headed back home to where we live, and we may stop by the thrift store, although I told you it's bumpy. I'm getting hungry. So, and if I had it about me, I would show you. Right over here is our little bungalow, our little cottage that we had, that we sold. I don't know, was that this year or last year? I don't know. All right, so I'm going to pay attention to driving, and I'll catch you when I make up my mind on what we're going to do. Yikes, I almost forgot I had to make a stop. I was rolling into town, and I had bought these adorable new old stock Easter cookie cutters. Remember I mentioned Ben Franklin? That doesn't really exist very many places. From Ben Franklin. So I thought they would be cute to dangle from the spring journal, or maybe in one of my assemblages. So that's what I did. Okay, now we can carry on. We're gonna head to the thrift store. Demi just FaceTimed me and they are going to the gym. So no one's at home, so I have time. So let's do it. Okay, we have arrived. So we're gonna hop in. I'm gonna try to do a video, and I'm just thinking, where's my key? There it is. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but we have arrived, and so I'm gonna try to do a video. I try this often, and sometimes the music is way too loud, so therefore it doesn't always work. So we will see what happens, but let's find some treasures. So the color today is green, and Christmas is 75% off. So that little Demetas cup is cute. So we're gonna take a look, see what we can find. Some bunny rabbits. I'm actually looking for some Easter items for some assemblage. So let's see if we can find anything fun. Here are just a few little things I picked up for next to nothing. Little grab bags. these. There's 2 pages of them. They're huge. Like, here's my hand. Or 2 pages, 2 sides. And the gal that is the book lady was telling me a teacher brought them in. They're so cool. I did get one. It's called the Monster Sandwich, and I'll show you. And then I found 2 Christmas Telltales. I have not done looking at the Christmas ones. Those are 75% off. So we're going to keep looking. See what we can find. Well, somehow I forgot to do an outro on my little road trip with you on my vlog. So now I'm back in my craft room and I'm going to show you what I found at the thrift shop. I'll have to do the video with my auction finds on another one because I got too much stuff. So we're going to start with just some of my favorite little, these were all bags. They were all 50 cents. So there was like dozens of things in each bag. And I think out of everything, there's more that I won't show you because they're not that exciting. So I'm just going to show you the ones I really love and what I'm going to do with them. Right now, they're going to get packed away. But I think probably out of everything, there were only a dozen that are going to be regifted back to a thrift shop. So let's go ahead and get started. I did find a little beaded star. And I did find a couple of these. I really like these little wooden pieces, and they're probably 80s, maybe 90s, but I thought they were cute. I've got some other ski accessories, so those will be sweet in there. This is a Joan Walsh England little skier, so I thought that would be cute. I may either put that on an assemblage, or I may do a lot of skiing items because I've got several, and put those on one of my live sales. And then I found these. Now, these are made in China. They're not terribly old, but for some reason I was drawn to them just for their texture. This is probably my favorite. And I think that they will be really cute in assemblage. So I was happy with those. This one is going to my Raggedy Ann stash because I want to do a journal on that. This one is also one of my favorites. It's a corn husk mouse. And I do have a mouse journal I wanted. A couple mice journals I want to do. And one is Christmas. So maybe it will go on that. Another little handmade angel. Some little handmade wreaths. These has a really ugly bird on them. This one's missing its holly. I took the birds off. But those I think will be cute for something. And then this is a Kurt Adler. And I'm not, I know this one is, and this one is not, but it's cute. This one's got a little, but it's a mouse. And it's cute. And I'm not on camera. Here we go. And then finally is another little handmade owl that I thought was kind of cute. And I think I'm going to keep this one out because I don't think he has to be Christmas. And then the last two, probably my very favorites, are these 2 pine cone little elfie gnomey things. Aren't those cute? Adorable. So I'm going to move this bag out of the way. We're just going to see how much I can get through this. Before we go any further, here's some boring things. I did get one of these. This is for, I can use for my live sales, or if I ever do a whatnot sale, I can use it for that. It was $1. This was 50 cents. This I have an idea for something that we're going to do as a DIY. I've got several of these. This is just a small one, and I liked it because of the size, so we got that. Whoops, that was noisy. And then I did get 2 of these. They were $1 for 2. And the reason I bought them is because I had, these are all my use it or lose it kind of things. And I had it in a little container that had a lid on it, and I wasn't using it. Out of sight, out of mind, right? So I ditched that and put one little thing in there. I did get some, there was a bunch of these, but they were, again, 75% off. And I thought, well, I'll stick them in with Christmas. We can figure something out. These will all go in for Christmas next year for our sales, but this one is really cute. Now, this one says it was given it in 2016, but it was published in 1995, and there are 2 of them. And I think seals sometimes and, little otters and penguins are hard to find, especially like Christmas-esque. So I thought these were from Kmart at one point for 50 cents. This one's in a little rougher shape. Same year though, same book. See, it's kind of coming apart. And then we have Rudolph. This is a Telltale book. It's so cute. I love the illustrations. They're very pretty. This is from 1980. Marla's Toy Shop Adventure. Now, I told you, I have some mice things going on. This looks like it's from about the same time. Oh, no, 1993. But Marla, the mouse, is super cute. And so I'll show you another. Oh, I have some more Christmas books that I got. So that one I think I might put aside and to use for my Christmas mouse journal. Santa mouse, if you will. And then this one I thought was really unique. It's called Christmas Trick or Treat. It's still got the little thing in there. But it's really kind of cute. And the story's kind of sweet as well. Look at that Santa. He looks cranky. But it was unique. I hadn't seen it before. I think there's lots of little elves and critters on there, and I just thought it was sweet. So I picked that one up, and it was published in Champaign, Illinois in 1979. Who Knocks on Christmas Eve? I was talking about a poor shoemaker. Okay, I do have a couple more Christmas ones. Let me get those out. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Here they are. All right, so I did get this. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not keeping this book because it's it's thick cardstock book, thicker than what I would use for a journal. And it's just like this. This is all it is this page. But this is The Message for Santa, Raggedy Ann and Andy. And inside of this are 2 pages of little stickers, and Raggedy Ann and Andy are included in that. And so I was like, well, it's 75% off, and they were only 75 cents to begin with. So it will go in my Raggedy Ann and Andy pile as well. And this was originally $11. So that's going to go back to the thrift shop. And then here is, so Santa Mouse, we had Santa Mouse when we were growing up. If you saw my tour of my family room where we talked about how to use your space, I had a letter to Santa, and Santa, aka my Uncle Jeff, wrote back and said that Santa Mouse enjoyed his cheese. So we always gave Santa Mouse his cheese. And I have the original Santa Mouse, but this is all of the stories with Santa Mouse. So I loved that. So it's Santa Mouse, Where Are You? And Santa Mouse meets Marmaduke. Marmaduke, like Marmaduke? Who is Marmaduke? I don't know. I don't recall that one. Let's be friends. So I love the illustrations in those books. So yes, that will be used for my Santa Mouse journal. And then this I thought would be great. It is an Ideals book. It's a cookbook. And I thought this would be good for my Christmas cookbooks. It does have every occasion. So, I can use it for other ones as well. So I probably won't put it necessarily in the Christmas ones. I'll just put it with my cookbooks. But I like the fact that it was from the Ideals. It's the same size. So when I do my Ideals books, I can use it in that. Okay, now I got to figure out... Oops, I'm knocking stuff over. And I got a few other little things. My goodness. Angela. Okay. I did get this. It was originally $1. This is for assemblage, but I thought it would be cute. It could be for Valentine's Day too. And then they had some angel hair and a little bit of fake snow, which I have a bunch of pets houses that I want to do, and I need to do them. And then I bought 2 more of these. These are for assemblage, and I'm going to be painting those, so watch for that. But that's all for spring journals. So that was fun. And then how many minutes are we into? Really? We're only in 9 minutes? Okay. A couple things that we'll be using shortly. Let's see. So I got 3 patterns, and these I'm going to use on Sewing Notion, our next Sewing Notion Sunday, which I don't know what date that is actually going to be. Maybe on January 1st, if we can get our stuff together. So I'm setting those aside because I'm going to use them. This I thought was cool to put in a sewing journal, and it's got fabric care and care and sewing, and I just thought it was a neat little piece to stick in the sewing and fashion journals. This was a bag of bags, and it was in with the Christmas stuff, so they are sealable, and I think I can possibly use them to actually as mailers, depending on what I'm mailing, like if I'm mailing stamps or something like that. But I can also use them for to put inside for little care packages for my Etsy orders. So there is that. And then this was my little stop that we made along the way to pick up these little Easter pieces. So those will go with my little assemblage stuff. Oh, and I got this. They had a bunch of them, but they were $2. And I'm like, I just want one. So I did pick one up. I liked the envelope. And of course they taped it. Of course they did. Let's see if I can get it up. Oh, without ripping it. I'll just take it right out of there. You can see it's kind of fragile. Well, the needle is still in there, so I'm not going to mess with it. I may try to steam that open. But I liked the way that looked. And I thought that would be cute for sewing. So there's that. And then I did find 2 little, these will go in a sale. This one has a little bit of, oh, this looks like it's backside. Okay, there's the front side. But these 2 little pieces, I thought they would make kind of a cute journal. And there's no stains on the outside, just on the inside. So those will go in either a giveaway or a live sale. TBD. And then I also found, I'm assuming these are valances because they've got the little hooks on them. And I don't know that these will dye very well. So I'll keep one just like it is. And then I may try to dye one and see what happens. But I think those were $1 too. Okay, I'm getting it all confused here because I got so much junk. I've done all that. All right, let's look at the rest of the books. I found a Monkey George book, and I think that this one is going to be good to use as the cover, and the pages are really good. So, also on my list, we'll see how that goes. This one was not $7, but this cracks me up. Look at all these pictures of these little kids. And I'm like, well, those will just make cute journal cards and pieces in and of themselves. It would make something adorable for a baby journal. Look at that. My dear, you do look peaked. So they've got cute little sayings along with them. I did pick up, out of all of the little golden books, I only grabbed Home for Bunny and the Golden Egg book. And then, oh, wait a minute. I thought I got a farm book. I guess I didn't. And then Big Bird brings Spring to Sesame Street. So I thought that would be fun for spring. And I love Sesame Street. I love it. I must not have got that other one. I thought I did. This will also go on a live sale. I think I have several of these, but I love them. And they've got some really great illustrations and pieces and parts. So, and you know, this is all the how-to kind of thing. And then in the back is all the pretties. And I just love it. So that's going on a live sale. This is going on a live sale. This is also from Ideals. And it's called the Family Treasury. So it's got a really nice variety. It's got some music in it. It's got old ads. It's got some cross stitch, a little sampler. This is probably from, does it say? I'd say the 80s. Oh, 92. Wow. I was wrong, but lots of options. And, you know, not so old that you couldn't take all these apart and use them individually. Lots and lots of things that you can procure from this one little book. So that will be on a live sale soon. And then this one, this was actually brand new. It was in the wrapper. And you can tell because it crinkles when I open it. But there was something about, I was like, okay, I need this in my life. The images were just too, look at that, too cute. So I think I might go ahead and take this one apart, make some things out of it, and kind of put them in the different themes so that I can utilize them and not forget about them. If I leave them in the book, it might not happen. So there are all of those. And then finally, let's see. This I think I got, did I get this for, oh yes, I did get this for myself because, you know, I'm a sucker for any time that it has anything to do with home interiors. It is a sewing book, but it had tons and tons of cool. And hey, if I want to make my own bedspread, now I know how. And then there's some fashion-y things in there. This one's really cool, and it does have the, I don't know if I can take this one apart. This is from 1953, so I don't know. It might not come apart. And then lastly, okay, these are not old. They are, it's questionable. I don't know. They were all on sale, I think. I might have paid $1 for each one of them. But I loved them because, okay, so on one side there's one state, on the other side there's the other state. I didn't realize that when I bought them. So initially I was like, okay, there's a few I want to keep. I want to do Kentucky Derby one. I want to do New York. I've had that on my list. I want to do Georgia, and I would like to do Tennessee and Colorado. All places I love in this world, in the United States. Then I'm like, well, crap. There's Indiana on the back. There's Utah on the back of this. New Hampshire. So now I'm torn. But I bought them all. So I'm thinking one of two things. I could, which I don't know that I will ever have time to do it. I also love Montana. I lived there for a while. I could do journals for, you know, each of the states that I've got and use these and do some things, fun things with them. Or I could do some kits because I have a lot of travel stuff. I could do travel kits and put it, you know, by state. I've got travel postcards. I've got things like that. So your advice would be very much appreciated. But here, for example, like South Carolina, I kind of would like to do that too. It's just got, here, let's just go from the beginning. Let's see. Sam and Sophia are our hosts. And then, oh, it's got dining in the city. I mean, I can't get away from this etiquette business. It's got Let's Dance. South Carolina has its own state dance. We saw many couples practicing it in Myrtle Beach. How cool is that? Dancers showed us some neat alphabetic poses so we could learn the name of the dance. Can you read what it's called? go. Kungari National Park. The Mystery of the Harney Submarine. So it's just got a lot of history, but it's kind of cool. And I think that they would be just really fun to put into, you know, kits by state. You know, they're not going to be huge kits, but they're sweet. And then there's Alaska. And each one of them are like that. Sled dog races. Got a little activity. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have bought them. I bought them, you know, on a whim because I really wanted them for the states that I wanted. So you tell me. Give me some ideas what I should do with these. Because I'm happy to share. And I don't think that I have enough capacity to do a journal in every one of these states. Although I could envision it. But I don't think I have the time. So, you tell me. And in the comments, make sure that you subscribe, you like. Tell me what you liked the best. Tell me about what you liked about the adventures that we took. If you enjoyed the vlog kind of format. Oh, yeah. I also bought things that I didn't need, but I couldn't pass them up. These were $1 for 3. And it's Casper. There's Casper. You got Wendy. You got all the characters. And then there was Bambi, which I will never do a Bambi, or, you know, a Bambi journal. I will never do a Disney journal. But I have tons of, I need to do just a Disney sale. So I think I'm going to pull these out. Or not pull them out, but put them aside and put them with all of the Disney stuff. And then do that sale. And speaking of which, before you go, January 1st, we are doing a live Q&A. I've got a giveaway. I'm announcing the name changed. All of that good stuff. So for right now, I'm going to put these all in with my cards in the other room. And then when I'm ready to put those kits together, I will do that. So don't miss out. January 1st at 11 a.m. We figured it was a good time. People will have just been hanging out after, you know, their fun New Year's Eve shenanigans. And they can just hang out on the couch with their beverage of choice and join us and hang out. So hope to see you there. I do have some giveaways. So plan that. And until next time, friends, remember to find time to just be, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.